Welcome back. We've been joined in the program by the MD Barricade Executive Protection Limited, a security consultant, Ademola Adetuberu. He joins us from our Abuja studios. Mr. Adetuberu, you're looking bright and shiny this morning. So let's get to the business of the day that has to do with how best we can manage emergencies in terms of our preparedness. I know you have this thing you want to walk us through. Maybe we'll start from there.
Okay, thank you for having me again this morning. I don't take it for granted. So emergencies are unpredictable, but preparedness is a choice. And knowing what to do will determine if the person would survive or the person would be, if the person would survive or there will be tragedy. So staying prepared is a choice. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about, what's the government role? Emergency response agencies must be proactive by conducting public sensitization, town hall meetings. Let's get to schools. Let's go to schools, get to religious organizations, conduct public sensitization by sensitizing the public on what to do when they come across whether fire, whether gun crossfire, whether accidents, and all of that. Also, it's so important for the community to also tag with the government agencies. Don't wait for them to come to you. You can as well invite them. Invite them to your schools. Invite them to the mosques, to the churches. Invite them to public spaces and let them put you through trainings. Trainings on situational awareness, trainings on how to identify threats and vulnerabilities, trainings on hostile environment awareness training, trainings on personal safety during emergencies, and parental and guardian responsibility. These are trainings that every citizen ought to be equipped with. Then the next thing I'm going to be leaving us with personal emergency guide. It's a framework that I've created, which is called Alerts. A there stands for assess, saying assess risk and identify potential threats. When you are driving, when you are in a public area, wherever you are, even in your office, even at home, you want to use this framework. Assess there means assess risk. A there means assess, saying assess risk and identify potential threats. The L there stands for learn. You need to learn emergency response techniques and drills. Let's not all wait for government. It's time for every citizen to also equip themselves with the knowledge they need, right? Security is everyone's business. So also emergency is everyone's responsibility. You need to be aware, because if you are not alert, you will not be alive. So you need to stay alert to remain alive. The E that stands for equip, which means equip yourself with safety tools and contacts. Safety tools, equip yourself with safety tools and contacts that you need should you fall into any, maybe one chance or emergency that you require to please make a call. You need to equip yourself. The R that stands for respond. You want to respond, swiftly and follow emergency protocols. Learn to respond. If you don't equip, if you don't learn, how do you respond? So your personal emergency framework is so important, which is what I have formed: alert, assess, learn, equip, respond. And the T that tells us to tell others. Tell others, and also communicate with authorities. Tell others once you have escaped from a particular thing, from a particular emergency, terror, gunfire, civil unrest. The next thing you want to do is to tell others, tell your families, tell friends, tell enemies. And also what you want to do, you want to inform the authorities. Lastly, in conclusion, preparedness is not fear, it's power. That's your power to staying alive. Preparedness, it's not fear, it's what? It's power. You stay alert and you stay safe.
All right, Mr. Adetuberu, let's talk about some practical situation. Let's use kidnapping, for instance. It's quite common in this part of the country. So whether in city or maybe when you're driving across the border lines in terms of the states, of the country. So what should somebody who is driving, say, from here to Benin, from here to Asaba, for instance, be on the lookout for when it comes to incidents of kidnapping? It's not as though you're expecting anything to happen, though, God forbid, but these things happen. We hear this report, we report these things at intervals. So what should the person have at the back of their mind in terms of what you're talking about, emergencies and all of this?
Okay, first, thank you so much. So there are apps to also use, and thank God for the Google Map, right? It's an app that you can as well use. Before you get on the road, the first thing you want to do, you want to check on the map. You want to check on the map. There on the map, you would see where there are clusters, there's going to be traffic and all of that, and that can begin to inform you what could be happening at those spots. That's number one. Number two, while driving, when traveling, you want to pay attention to how busy the road is. If you notice you are alone for a while, you want to tell you, that should tell you that probably something is happening or had just happened, right? So what you want to do is not to keep driving. You want to find a public space, public area to pull over, right, and make inquiries. Oh, just ask questions. Is everything fine? Did anything happen? Right, that's another thing. Then the use of your mirrors, the use of your mirrors, the side mirrors and the inner mirror. It's so important even in driving, when driving. You don't want to don't just focus on where you are going, right? You also want to pay attention, what we call situational awareness. You are checking your side mirrors, check vehicles coming behind, check environment. Pay attention to your intuition as well. And if caught in kidnapping, what to do to stay alive is not to fight them. You want to remain calm. Remain calm. Pay attention to what we have called the scanning technique. Scanning technique in the sense that try to get their face, their clothes, their height, their color, you want to pay attention to all of this. There's something, that it's going on in Abuja with the one chance people, right? Those that are able, when they call our office and the person is finally freed, we work with security agencies by giving them intelligence. How do we mean? You tell them, okay, these are the languages these people are saying. This is how they look. This is the type of vehicle. Okay. Right? The use. These are the number of people in the vehicle. All those information, that's what we tell. That's what I meant by saying tell, right? Communicate with others and authorities.
So
fantastic. It's so important, to pay attention to all of this.
Fantastic. As always, bringing us up to speed as to what to do in emergency situation. MD Barricade Executive Protection Limited Security Consultant, Mr. Ademola Adetuberu, joining us from our Abuja studios. Thank you. I'm sure we're going to have you not too far away from now to bring us even more tips.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.